Our mission is to prepare today's students to become tomorrow's leaders. We've always had a future-focused vision, and whether that means going into college, trade school, or the workforce, technology plays a huge role in everyone's life now. When we first began planning what a one-to-one technology rollout would look like, we wanted to make sure that our students, staff, and parents all had the tools and knowledge to allow technology to enhance their relationship with the district. In order to make this happen, we focused on creating teams to support all stakeholders on what they need to know and do as they interact with technology in and out of the classroom.
9+ years ago, Dr. Romites had a vision to bring digital education into the classrooms. We did this from ground up by bringing in a network that allowed us to bring more devices into the classroom. Not only did we focus on that, but we focused on the physical and cybersecurity of our students and staff and our community members by looking at everything from access controls to a digital privacy policy that keeps our students safe, to give our parents a sense of ease of mind as we move forward with our MPS 1 program.
The MPS Ed Tech department has always had a vision to make sure that we prepare students for what they're going to need to know and do next. So we put together an amazing team of former teachers, media specialists, and experts in technology to bridge that gap. And we are always working with the IT department as well as other departments that help serve technology needs for students, for teachers, and parents so that everyone can have a great relationship with technology.
I think what I really love is that we get to serve as sort of a buffer between this fantastic, ever-changing world of technology where everything is moving at lightning speed. There's always new stuff coming out, and going out and seeing, okay, what's going to work for our teachers and what's not, and only bringing back the things that we know will support them and their efforts to teach our students. Because as a teacher, it's really easy to get overwhelmed and lost in this world. So I love being able to go out and figure out what's going to work, what isn't, and bringing back the best for our teachers.
I really love how we can help teachers out. So often these teachers feel stressed or they feel like they have a lot on their plate, and I really love how we can be a resource for them and help take some of that away from them and help them be the best they can be in their classroom.
Together, our team works with the EdTech team to provide a quality experience for our students and for our staff and for our teachers. That begins with unboxing laptops at the beginning of the year. We provide several thousand laptops to new incoming students and freshmen as they're moving into high school. And we do this on a continuing basis. So each year we unbox laptops, get them prepped and ready, and get them out in the field for each one of those children to have access to.
No longer is learning just confined to a classroom, confined to a textbook or during school hours, but now our students have the ability, the opportunity to make every day a meaningful learning day with real-time collaboration, literally anytime, anywhere.
I'd like to kind of reach out with IT and with our SIS department and help the students, help the devices and the platforms and the integration and the rostering, just make it seamless for teachers and students so they really don't see that. So it's kind of all in the background, and when they get on, they do one little click and they're in and it works great for them, but we are working in the background to make that happen.
Sometimes technology can be intimidating. The technical aspects of technology can be intimidating, but I think what the EdTech department does is to bring it into a working, daily, comfortable place to be and not something that's intimidating.
I noticed a lot of teachers were struggling with that anxiety and that self-doubt. They are intelligent individuals. They are well-trained in their specific areas and their subject areas that they teach in, and we want them to feel confident in their ability to teach our students.
We're laying the foundation in early childhood for academics as well as the use of technology, and that doesn't mean that we are taking the play away, taking those active learning opportunities away. We still have the pencils, we still have the crayons, and now we have technology. It's just one more tool in our toolbox. And just like a student would learn to write with a pencil because one day they'll write an essay, it's important for them to have access to that technology because not only does it broaden their horizons now, but it's a tool they'll need for their future.
So now that we have all of these devices in our district, now our work really begins. So how are these devices going to help our students improve their achievement and be better leaders in the world and be prepared for what comes after the world of high school?
So research indicates that parent involvement in their students' education has a direct impact on student success. And our district strives to provide transparency for those parents so they can see what their students are learning on a daily basis, so they can see how their students are doing academically, and they can monitor their attendance and monitor their online activity. We want to help those parents realize how involved they can be with their students and feel comfortable in doing so.
What's interesting with my son is he's had concurrent classes this year, and being able to use Canvas with our school allows him to easily transition to his college work. They use an LMS, and so everything that he's learned in more schools has already helped him for what he's going to do in the future.
So as a teacher, now all of my students have these devices. We have these platforms in place. We have Canvas, we have Seesaw, all these district platforms to help me out. I can go out into the world and curate all these resources and put them in one spot where my students can easily get to them. So now I'm not just limited to what's in my textbook or the things that I can go down the hall and copy. I can go out and pull anything in to help my students out.
We work as a team to model exactly what we expect our teachers to do with their students, and that is to collaborate, to be creative, and to make sure that they use the technology in an informed way.